President of the Republic of Seychelles, Mr. William Kalawan, Vice President of the Republic of Seychelles, Mr. Ahmed Afif, Chairman of the SIF Board, Honorable Bernard Georges, SIF's Board of Trustees, Chief Executive Officer of the Seychelles Islands Foundation, Dr. Faraka Fleischer-Dogle, distinguished guests, all protocol observed, good morning. My name is Koina Julie, and I'll be your Master of Ceremony for today. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us today to celebrate Vallee de Mai's 40th anniversary as a UNESCO World Heritage Site with a research symposium entitled Preserving Our Past and Inspiring Our Future. We hope to highlight Vallee de Mai's life milestones and achievements under the management of SIF since 1989. 40 years ago, the Vallée de Mai was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Since then, this extraordinary palm forest has witnessed remarkable milestones in conservation, education, and sustainable tourism. From 2008, research intensified in Vallée de Mai to where we now have a research team of 12 individuals dedicated to the long-term monitoring and research in one of the world's smallest UNESCO sites. Today, we will explore the many scientific results that have been used to make conservation successes for SIF and its partners, as well as steps taken towards the sustainable management of the site. But first, let us embark on a poetic journey with Yves Jumai and explore the beauty of Vallée de Mai.
The beauty of the Vallée de Mai. Scanning through the trees of the Vallée de Mai, catching a glimpse of a dark grey rare shadow. Though your population is low, you are greatly valued in this meadow. You are not secure in your own home. You are a prey of savage species. Conservationist is fighting for your protection, creating more breeding grounds, educating others, and trying to make a difference, starting from young to old. Despite the trouble around you, you take it easy, munching the local fruits and seeds. You are simple. You are admired by all from young to old. You are the beauty of the Vallée de Mai. You are the beauty of the Vallée de Mai.
Thank you, Yves, for capturing the essence of the Vallée de Mai. Without further ado, may I invite the Seychelles Islands Foundation patron, President Weber Wamkalawan, to officially open the Vallée de Mai Research Symposium. Mr. President.
Expect. Hello? Hello? You hear me? A very good morning to all of you assembled here. I didn't expect that many people in this room this morning. In fact, it's the largest gathering that I've ever addressed in this particular room. your presence obviously marks, denotes the great interest that you have in the Vallee de Mai and its protection. I must say, as I listened to the poem, I was taken back to my childhood. As you know, as some of you might know, my father was from Praslin, and I consider myself a Pralinois. I remember the Vallee de Mai even before there was a kiosk. As a child, we would just go into the Vallee de Mai. We followed the trail and we enjoyed ourselves in the river that gives the waterfall. It was just a place of peace, quietness, and a place for us as children to enjoy ourselves. I would never have thought that I would one day be standing here as the patron of the Seychelles Islands Foundation, talking about the conservation and the future of the Vallee de Mai. After those youthful days, I didn't go back to the Vallee de Mai. The Vallee de Mai was sort of in me. I would drive past the Vallee de Mai and respect it. It's only when I had to accompany President Uhuru Kenyatta during his official visit to the Seychelles that I went back to the Vallee de Mai. The magic was still there. The beauty of the place was still there. The peacefulness. And I somehow said to myself, next time I have an important speech to deliver, like the State of the Nation or some other speech, I will have to go back to the Vallee de Mai to savor the inspiration of the coco de mer, the inspiration of our endemic palms, the inspiration coming from the black parrot. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are here because in December we celebrate 40 years since the Vallee de Mai's inscription on the prestigious UNESCO World Heritage List. And what this did was to elevate our ancient palm forest on the tiny island of Praslin into a site globally recognized and deserving the highest level of protection and engagement. As the patron of the SIF, which is responsible for the management of this important site since 1989, allow me first of all to take this moment to recognize the Vallee de Mai team. They are the ones who keep this garden in the state that it is today. And many a time I have stopped by to say hi and to say thank you for all that you do. And here I think of the rangers who are facing an enormous task in fighting off poachers. I think of the researchers, the field workers, the sales team, the security, housekeeping, admin staff, and management. All of you have played a necessary part in preserving the outstanding universal value of the Vallee de Mai over 4 decades, and I'm sure your commitment will go on for many decades to come. Of course, when we think of the Vallee de Mai, at 19.5 hectares, it is among the world's smallest UNESCO sites. The palm forest on the island of Prale, one of the oldest granitic islands in the world, means that the history of this special place spans over millennia. And despite the constant development of our country, the Vallée de Mai retains its prehistoric tales and character. You don't even have to go into the Vallée de Mai to get the feel of this beautiful garden. As you drive past, to see nature left in its natural state already brings the inspiration. But of course, the Vallée de Mai is home to the iconic Coco de Mai palm, an endangered flagship species of significant importance, holding the world record for the largest seed in the plant kingdom. In addition, the Vallée de Mai is critical for the Seychelles national bird, the black parrot. And of course, it has an extraordinary level of endemism, including the 6 endemic palms and other biodiversity seen nowhere else on Earth. Consequently, the Vallée de Mai offers opportunities for scientific study, as well as aesthetic value that surprises all our visitors, even those who are not aware of its ecological value to our world. In commemorating this 40th anniversary, we do more than celebrate this place. We celebrate our commitment as a country to the ideals of conservation and sharing our natural heritage universally. The Vallée de Mai is not just a Seychellois treasure. It is a global treasure, a gift to humanity, and a testament to the power of the shared commitment in the best interest of preserving nature. As we gather here today, we must also reflect on the immense challenges we face. Climate change, manifested, for instance, in an increased risk of forest fires for the Vallée de Mai. Biodiversity loss and the poaching of our treasured Coco de Mai nuts and other rare species on the island of Prale. And all this threatens our cherished natural wonder. I believe we stand at a critical crossroad where our actions and our shared commitment will be put to the test, and indeed it will determine the fate of places like the Vallée de Mai. COP28 in a month's time, where the whole world will be reflecting on our planet, the 1.5 commitment, and all the other commitments that have been repeated year after year. COP28 will be a moment of great importance for the whole planet. The responsibility to protect and preserve natural heritage has never been more significant than now. And this is not the shared responsibility for the Seychelles Islands Foundation alone, but for each one of us, all of us together. This anniversary will highlight the importance of the Vallée de Mai for conservation purposes, but hopefully also engage and reconnect our people to nurture passion for our natural heritage. Unfortunately, today, many Seychellois, even Pralinois, still have not visited the Vallée de Mai once in their lifetime. And here I wish to urge all Seychellois, especially the Pralinois, to know the treasure that they have on their island. And maybe this will help them to understand the role of the Vallee de Mai, not only as far as nature is concerned, but also the role that Vallee de Mai plays in maintaining the second world heritage of our country, which is Aldabra. Then only will they understand the balance and how Vallee de Mai and Aldabra are but one as we continue to preserve our environment. So I want all the schools on Prale to organize visits to the Vallee de Mai. And it's only when this happens that the children, similar to our young Jumai, his name Eve, then they will also be writing poems. But not only writing poems, but they will also be speaking to their parents or their cousins or whoever who are involved in poaching at the Vallee de Mai to stop these illegal activities. And for me, the saddest part was when a coco de mer tree was actually cut down in order to get the fruit. The guy who did this destroyed over 500, could have been over 500 years of history. And we cannot allow such things to continue. And here I would like also to express my heartfelt congratulations to the Seychelles Islands Foundations for the commitment and engagement so that we can celebrate 40 years of UNESCO World Heritage status of the Vallee de Mai. This is no easy feat. But of course, before the SIF took over the management of the Vallee de Mai, there were other people. And when I look in this hall, I know some of you who have been involved from day one. And of course, my good friend, Doctor, who sits right here. Maybe he's the one who knows the Vallee de Mai the most. He knows every single coco de mer tree. He knows every single nest of the black parrot. He knows where the geckos are and where exactly we go for the snails and how to discover them. Thank you very much, Doctor, and may we applaud Doctor, please. And so, all of you who are in this room, whether you are a partner, a stakeholder, a supporter, a sponsor, on behalf of the Seychelles government, on behalf of the people of Seychelles, I want to say thank you very much for all that you do. My fellow Seychellois, the Vallee de Mai needs each one of us. And our country, the world, needs the Vallee de Mai. I want to thank you for holding this special garden close to your hearts. Mais avant de terminer, moi envie encore une fois mettre l'emphase là pour moi dire avec tous nous Seychellois. Ça jardin là qui chaque fois nous passe au bord nous avons tous à bonne visiteurs qui peut rentrer pour visiter. Bon visiteur qui envie apprécier ça qui c'est Céline, non? Faudrait qu'il nous préserve li. Faudrait qu'il vienne partie nous-mêmes comme un individu. Au lieu qu'il nous rentre dans une activité qui pour détruire li, on nous décourage nous ban du monde qui nous connaît qui peut faire sa bonne activité illégale. Quoi qu'ils autres peuvent rentrer dans la Vallée de Mai pour autres vol coco de mer, ou bien même pour les autres vols, ben les autres espèces qui aident pour faire sa coco de mer, faire utiliser. On nous décourage sa bonne activité pareille. Et on nous prend les comment pour nous. Et alors, c'est on va prendre ça jardin comment nous jardin. Nous va capable de montrer plus grand l'intérêt. Je connais qui vous dit qu'il y a aussi un programme, l'État nous peut une conservation ou coco de mer pour nous propager plus. Je connais qu'il y a un programme pour nous planter plus pieds coco de mer. Et là, mon vie dire avec les autres qui, même State House, aujourd'hui, pendant ça 3 ans, avant ça, j'étudie coco de mer, pas qu'on est côté aller. Mais aujourd'hui, moi, besoin de 10 autres qui. Ça coco de mer qui gagne produit dans un State House, nous oiseaux aujourd'hui. Et nous pouvons aussi, on a nos propres programmes pour nous planter bon coco de mer, pour nous faire venir jardin beaucoup plus, avec plus de coco de mer. Et l'année passée, nous y plantons 4. Et on besoin de dire que nous sommes vraiment fiers qu'il y en a 3 qui ne finissent jamais, qui ne finissent pas de la terre. Premier, c'est un plivier. L'état monde passé sa semaine, mon roi qui vous dit premier feuille, il peut actuellement, elle commence ouvert. Moi aussi, tout le monde profite, mon plante un pied coco de mer dans la cour. Et mon besoin de dire que mon vraiment fier, l'état mon roi qui ne finit pas de la terre. Alors, c'est montrer qu'il vous dit, il y en a, comme si ça l'encouragement, nous besoin d'un plus encore. Et là, moi, ça va content aussi que nos bons enfants, ils montrent un plus grand intérêt avec non seulement Vallée de Mai, mais aussi à l'esprit conservation. Mais mon pas pour terminer sans dire qu'aujourd'hui, mon vraiment fier est à mon visite soit Vallée de Mai ou bien Aldabra, l'état mon roi la quantité zen Seychellois qui participent et qui est intéressé dans la conservation. Et vraiment, tous moi, les temps, par exemple, dernière fois, les temps de Aldabra, pour voir sa bonne zen qui tous les soirs peut masser le lance pour autres regarder combien de marques tortilles qui montent, combien qui redescendent, pour faire recensement, toi, ben, tiomicho, ou bien ben les autres oiseaux, ainsi de suite. Tout ça là, la jeunesse seychelloise, peut donner le monde, l'espoir. Et moi, je dis avec les autres qu'ils pour continuer à gagner tous nos supports. Le Vallée de Mai, les temps visité, on est vraiment content pour voir un design qui t'a pu faire recherche, le cateau noir, et tout l'instrument pour se débouter en bas et pour filer, pour voir à travers un petit la glace combien d'oiseaux il y en a qui naissent, qui éclosent. Et alors, la jeunesse seychelloise, moi, je dis merci beaucoup. Et pareil, nous connaissons qui vous dit, il y a aussi beaucoup de zen étrangers qui viennent Seychelles pour faire l'étude et pour donner nos coups de main. Alors, continuer la jeunesse, et nous avons, et SAF, je connais pour continuer dans l'encouragement. Nous avons toutes bonnes possibilités et nous aussi, nous avons donné tout l'encouragement. Et bien sûr, pour tous nos bons visiteurs, nous tout le temps, ça respect, ça courtoisie pour ces bons visiteurs qui donnent nous tout l'encouragement. Et moi, ça va content terminer par dire avec tous ces lois. Parfois, il y a un programme qui a besoin de faire et un programme qui coûte beaucoup d'argent. À nous écouter pour nous regarder quoi qui est ce bon programme pour mener. Par exemple, aujourd'hui, les temps SAF, puis elle lance sa programme pour tous les rails, SAT, l'Aldabra. On n'a pas essayé à cause de pégat l'argent, les temps nous nomme millions de dollars, millions d'euros. On n'a pas dit, ben ça l'argent, tu as pour faire la case, pour faire l'école, pour faire ici, pour faire là-bas. On a imaginé qui peut dire, il y en a une raison d'être et qui, si nous sommes capables de détruire tout les rats et que SAT, l'Aldabra, sa biodiversité qui nous en a, il peut venir beaucoup plus riche encore. Et qui ça dans les mêmes lits, il peut mener un peu plus l'argent dans l'économie sociale. Et nos contributions vis-à-vis le monde, il y a aussi une qui est beaucoup plus sérieux, qui est beaucoup plus concrète. Et nous pas vaser comme une nation qui causait, qui a fait grand discours, mais petit qui nous était, nous va pas montrer nous façon qui nous sérieux et la façon qui nous intéressait pour nous voir qui sa seule planète qui nous en a. Il gagne conservé pour nos générations, pour les générations demain et pour les générations qui peuvent venir à l'avenir. Les moyens confiés nous sont trésors. Alors nous, à nous protéger. Again, I want to wish all of you a successful symposium today. I wish I could stay with you the whole day. I've gone through the program, and I know I would leave Savoy Hotel a more educated person, a more knowledgeable person. But I will keep a close eye on all that is presented here. So all the very best. Have fun, enjoy, dream, and also help us to accomplish great things in the field of conservation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President, for your very kind words, providing your support, and identifying the commitment of SIF to advance science in the Vallée de Mai. Ladies and gentlemen, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but a video is worth 10,000 moving pictures. I now welcome all of you to watch our 40th anniversary commemorative video. hope you all enjoyed the amazing video produced and sponsored by Remo Claris, showcasing the biodiversity of Vallee de Mai, the importance of the ongoing scientific work, and its relevance to current global challenges, biodiversity, and climate change. Thank you, Mr. Claris, for visualizing why the Vallee de Mai is not only a national treasure, but a global biodiversity hotspot. Of course, we cannot start this symposium without introducing you all to the faces behind our success, the Prale research team. Dear audience, please enjoy this video entitled A Day in the Life of the Research Team.
Ever wondered what a day with the research team looks like? Here's how we go.
One aspirator and it's on a trunk.
Every day is a new experience here in the Vallee de Mai research team. We conduct various surveys where we help to protect and monitor different projects to help to protect Vallee de Mai from invasive flora and fauna.
Personally, I joined the research team because I love working in nature and conducting different monitoring programs, for example, the Ant Activity Transits.
I also joined the research team because I love working with nature, and I really love working with these parrots because they're fascinating. And sometimes I get to hang out in trees all day.
But we also spend time here in the research office, capturing data, making sense of the data, also doing reporting. We also do our weekly research meetings.
There have been great learning opportunities. Shannon and I were currently doing our studies. We were both awarded with the Davis Scholarship.
This means that half of the time we are on the field and half of the time currently doing our studies at UNESCO under the BSc Environmental Studies course.
Difficulté que nous pouvons face avec, un challenge par exemple pour nous sauter ban gros, après aussi tout glisser et tous les beaux matins qu'à soir on peut faire même qualité procédé et nous faire à cause nous quand dans la nature après il forme pas conservation et il aide Seychelles en entier.
Another challenge that we face is finding mousonnes in the forest. We often get stung. It's not always fun, but we have to go on with the work.
And doggy food. I may be small, but I can keep up with the guys.
Despite challenges faced, there are also great experiences and highlights derived from fieldwork.
Pour moi, depuis que je travaille là, comme c'est l'expérience qui m'a gagné. Pour moi, l'état moderne, pour moi, the size of the bronze gecko. Comme les autres sizes, les autres carvings, c'est vraiment impressionnant beaucoup.
Working here in the research team, part of the highlights of my day is to spot nearby geckos.
Je suis content de plate endémique de Vallee de Mai. Après, je suis content de commencer à prendre un black parrot pour ring, après pour d'autres calls.
Une expérience qui m'a expérience, c'est mon travail avec mon research, mon expérience. Une espèce de coupa, par exemple, si je vais danser, pour me refaire, je vais danser, pour toucher.
Moi, je suis gecko, la langue mélanie, j'excite comme si je suis petit portrait. Me do social media and e good to watch me pe comment, pe like avant ça fait man. Yes, we want to fed.
So we're more than just a team who collects data and deal with data. We work for nature. Everything we do is about nature. We protect the environment. For example, working with the black parrot, Seychelles national bird, and we're working to protect it.
Moi aussi, comment recherche, nous aider pour contrôler bon plan envahissant dans les réserves et aussi par YCO pour l'IT.
Well, I hope you're all feeling as inspired as I am. Once again, thank you very much to the Planning Research team. Without you, none of this would be possible.